Hello and welcome to Odds on League and 25th match day. We have PSG beating Real Madrid and Saint-Etienne outside of the relegation spot. So let's analyze all the games, of course, with Alain Valnegri, our specialist in the French football, and with you. Let me know what you think about the show. And don't forget to support us. Press the like and subscribe to our channel. And now let's go on with the show. We are back with the Ligue 1 and with Alain Valnegri, and Saint-Etienne is out of the bottom two. Good news for all the French supporters, I think, because this is a historic team. How are you, Alain?
Hello, Edu. Yes. Is the psychological effect is done. Saint-Etienne start to be a positive streak. They have a very young team, but the expert players took responsibilities, and in the last games we saw that. We said Saint-Etienne has more play than point, and finally they can have that efficiency and their win game. Important, and right now Saint-Etienne is out of the Ligue 2.
In Ligue 2 right now is Metz, so let's start analyzing the games. And I mentioned Metz because our first game on Friday is Lille-Metz, because Lille, they are playing in Champions League. They are facing Chelsea. In their last game, they beat Montpellier away 0-1. We didn't see also that coming because it was a difficult pitch. And if they win this game, Lille, Alain, they will be back into the European spots, of course, with one more game.
Yes. We saw a very serious version of Lille in Montpellier last weekend, and that one is a good news because the last games against Paris Saint-Germain made to thinking about the true identity about Lille this season, if they're able to upgrade the level and compete with the best team in Champions is the key, the first key, and there will be meet Chelsea. Right now, winning in Montpellier, they receive a Metz who lose against Olympique de Marseille, a game there was winning, and they suffer 2 goals and they lose any point in that game. What is the psychological moment in the management of the game of Metz? Because if we meet the second in the classification, you score first, you must be able to resist, and that one Metz don't have that one. In the first game in the season between both teams, we saw a lot of goals, and I think Friday we will be follow that over 2.5 odds 1.97.
Goals on Friday, and on Saturday we have a very interesting game. Lens, Lyon, both also targeting the European spots, and both won the previous weekend. Lens bouncing back and beat Bordeaux, scoring 3 goals in 30 minutes, and Lyon, again, Alain, they look good. 4 victories in the last 5 games, and beating Nice is a remarkable thing right now.
But Lyon, the only game that there was not his best level, it was in Monaco. Lyon had a schedule terrible. Marseille at home, the derby against Saint-Etienne, the away Monaco away, Nice at home, and now there will be play against Lens away, and after they will be receive Lille. Is the key months for Lyon. The feeling are really good because I think against Nice we saw one of the best version of Lyon from the beginning of the season. Really serious game from the beginning at the end of the game. no mistake of concentration, with a lot of solidarity in the team, and a lot of quality, because Lyon in the offensive way, they have a lot of quality. Now, Lens is difficult to have or to predict a reaction about Lens, because they start really well the year 2022, but after three defeats, they're winning against Bordeaux, but they suffer. And now I think the team is like Metz. Emotion management really weak. Lyon is a team who known to defend when there must to defend. The demonstration is the point of the classification, but the goal scored and the goal received. For that game, I saw both team score. The odds is 1.70, and I think we have a lot of chance to see that in Bollard Saturday.
All right, good odds. Also, if you trust Lyon, of course, 2.6, pretty much the same. Lens is 2.9, so good odds if you trust any of the teams. And on Saturday, we have an interesting game as well in the Atlantic coast. Nantes PSG. We saw the best PSG of the season against Real Madrid. I think we are all still amazed by Mbappe's performance in the Ligue 1. They beat Reims also with Mbappe scoring that late goal, but it won't be easy playing against Nantes. Only 3 defeats at home. They are very strong when they are playing at La Beaujoire, so perhaps we see a surprise here.
Yes, it can be possible, because the motivation for Paris Saint-Germain now in Ligue 1, one of the first criteria to analyze Paris Saint-Germain is the grade of motivation, because in Paris they have the champions, and the Champions League in the head. And after the game against Real Madrid, I imagine Pochettino will make turnover, because he can make turnover. He knows what means a Champions League game in terms of physically, of psychologically, is really hard to recover. And now it's important to manage the energy of the team. Nantes this season is really serious team. They're known his limit. They're known his quality. Their play about his quality. Maybe there miss something with the goal. But the number of the defense of Nantes is really good. Now every week we choose a surprise. I think the double opportunity 1x with the odds 2.50 can be tried, because I saw Nantes this season a serious team.
The last 4 home games for Nantes were victories, including the Coupe de France, so why not surprise a tired PSG? On Sunday, we have Nice-Angers. Nice cannot be surprised. Again, back-to-back defeats against Lyon, against Clermont, so now they risk to go out of the Champions League spots. And they have a good rival, Alain, to bounce back, because Angers, 3 straight defeats, is a team that keep falling in the table.
Yes, Angers is there. I think Angers is affected about the problem they have in the institutional part, and in the last game we saw a really bad version of Angers. 2 defeats at home normally is a strong team when they receive without goal. They lose badly in Marseille. Their travel in Nice in a moment after the defeat in Lyon, one of the worst game of Nice this season. And normally the team of Galtier don't file 2 games consecutive. The odds for the victory of Nice is really high, in my opinion. And I think we can try that because I saw a reaction about Nice, odds 1.72 for the victory of Nice.
Okay. Also, we have decent odds if we try the home team in the next game. Lorient, Montpellier, 2.5 for Lorient victory. They are not in the relegation spots because they are reacting. A draw against Monaco, victory against Lens. 2 difficult rivals, 4 points is not bad at all. And Montpellier is another team that is falling in the table. 4 defeats in the last 5 games. Do you trust Lorient here?
But Lorient is improved. We were surprised about the no destitution of Pellissier, but the last weeks give reason to the board because their draw against Paris Saint-Germain, their winning against Lens, their draw against Monaco. I think they're found the evolution, a positive evolution. And when you are in the bottom of the table, it's one of the difficulty. Change the mind and start to a positive streak. It's a very good opportunity to Lorient to follow with that streak because the team in the bottom most of part made point in the last weeks, and now Montpellier is always a difficult team because it's a team they wanna play. It's a really fresh team, really young. They play with a lot of enthusiasm. In the first round of the season, Montpellier winning 3-1. I saw that tendency with the goal over 2.5 odds 2.10.
Then we have a difficult game, in my opinion, to predict. Reims, Brest. Reims arrive as favorites to this game, but only 1 victory in the last 6 games. So not easy to rely on Oscar Garcia's men. And Brest, we know that can be a dangerous team. Alain, what do we do with this game?
Brest, normally when I said it's a difficult game to bet, I choose the X. I choose the draw. And in the first round, their draw, both team. The feeling in the last weeks are the same. The tendency of the last from the beginning of the season, their team able to winning against biggest team, but they will be able to lose against the worst team in the Ligue. Now, Reims will be found a team play really comfortable in transition. We know Reims won at the possession, wanna play in the half of his opponent. Brest, in my opinion, have something more in that synopsis of the game, but I saw a draw, and it will be the only draw in that journey. Draw odds 3.20.
Always good money if we bet on draws, because I guess the next one is a clear one. Reims, Troyes, because Troyes, they are very bad. They were thrashed by Brest precisely, 5-1 in the previous weekend, only 1 victory in the last 8 games. And we saw a decent Reims against PSG. They only lost in the last minutes. And we know, Alain, that they are quite strong when they are playing at Roison Park.
But before we speak, we mentioned the streak, the positive evolution. I don't saw that in the season of Troyes. They're following with the same problem, with a really poor attack. They don't defend really well because it's not a team built to support the game and strong in the defensive way. Now, Rennes will be played like the last game at home against Brest. I think Rennes will be winning, but the odds is a risk. a little because Troyes need points in this moment of the season. But I think for that game we will be so game because Troyes defend really, really bad. Rennes attack well, but Rennes concede something in this defensive way. Over 2.5 odds, 1.80.
Very low odds actually if we back Rennes, so we have to look for another markets. And Troyes, they can fall into the bottom three, and Saint-Etienne finally can get out of the relegation spots. Now they are only in the playoff spots to fight to avoid relegation to Ligue 2, and they are hosting at home Strasbourg. Great reaction for the Vert, 3 consecutive victories. Why no going for the fourth one? Although, Alain, be careful because this Strasbourg is really in form. 5 victories in the last 6 games.
Yes, and except the game in Bordeaux, they concede not a lot of goal. Only 1 goal conceded in the last 6 games, except the game in Bordeaux where they have a blackout totally. They don't have the mentality and the attitude in that game for a game in Ligue. They arrive in the southwest of France without motivation, and Bordeaux punish Strasbourg. But in that game, they have a reaction. Now Strasbourg is one of the most team most in form of the Ligue 1. Saint-Etienne is done and is made really well the things from the beginning of 2022 with Duprat in the bench. It's really difficult. When I saw the list about the game in that journey, it is the hardest game to betting. Over 2.5. I follow what I bet for Saint-Etienne last week. Over 2.5 odds. 2.
Good odds if you trust Saint-Etienne or Saint-Etienne draw no bet if you think they will keep getting points. But again, Strasbourg is in really good form, and they can even be in the Champions League spots. And another team that is suffering and is also a historic team in Ligue 1 is Bordeaux right now. Bottom of the table, but only 1 point away from Saint-Etienne, for instance, hosting at home Monaco. A step back for Monaco after the victory against Lyon. Only 1 victory in the last 7 away games for Monaco. And Bordeaux, Alain, they have a real problem defending. They concede so many goals.
Yeah, 61 goals in 24 games is the number sent you in Ligue 2 directly. Is difficult to have that number and found the salvation. Now Monaco, except the last game against Lorient, we saw a Monaco different about the Monaco with Kovac era. Now I think they have more powder in offensive way. They create more occasion, and for a player like Wissam Ben Yedder, is a gift, is a dream for Ben Yedder to have that quantity of occasion the team create for him. I saw Ben Yedder score because the defense of Bordeaux, we saw that at the beginning of that micro analysis, is the worst defense in Ligue 1, and Ben Yedder is one of the best striker in Ligue 1. He will be have some occasion for sure. Sunday in Monaco, Ben Yedder score odds 1.87.
Ben Yedder, I really like Ben Yedder actually when he was in the Spanish league. And the last game, Clermont, with Marseille winning 3 out of the last 4 games, still in the second spot. Even Milik is scoring, which is a big surprise. And Clermont, we know that they will be fighting until the end to find salvation, especially after the defeat against Saint-Etienne. They had a big chance actually at that moment to escape from the danger zone. Marseille won the reverse fixture, only 1-0. The bookies expect a comfortable victory for Marseille.
Some weeks ago, we spoke about Milik, and Milik in every season he have 1 or 2 months where he score a lot, and I think he start with that from the end of January. In February is brilliant. 5 goals in the last 3 games, and he's not. He doesn't play every game fully. That one for Sampaoli now is one of the best news, because Marseille suffer a lot that problem to have that efficiency in the finalization. And now if Milik found and conserve that average to score, Marseille will be back to the Champions League. I am really optimist about that. Clermont, I really like the way of play of Clermont, the model of play of his manager. Is a team conserve his model of play about last season, and not a lot of team when they change of category conserve that. And in the philosophy is interesting. It's really interesting. Now, if it will be enough to save the category, it will be difficult. It's difficult to predict. For that game, I see Milik will be follow his trick and will be score. Milik score odds 2.15.
Clermont won, for instance, against Nice not long time ago. They are 3 points above relegation, so they are in a good situation considering that they are just new in Ligue 1. You trust Ben Yedder, you trust Milik in the last 2 games. Alain, let's see your ACCA for this weekend.
Okay, first, Lens, Olympique Lyonnais, both teams score odds 1.70.
Yep.
Second, Rennes 3, over 2.5 goals, odds 1.80.
Yes.
Ben Yedder score in Girondin Bordeaux AS Monaco, odds 1.87.
Yes.
And Olympique Marseille Clermont, Milik score odds 2.15 for a total 12.30.
Okay, new ACCA with goal scorers. We put goal scorers, we put corners, we put Asian handicaps. We can add every single bet. We have a lot of markets, of course, in Oddspedia, so you can compare there the odds. Alain, thank you for analyzing with us
Thank
one
you
more
very
week.
much.
Delican. Bye.
Ciao.
Thanks for watching our video. Remember that still I want to know your opinion. We read all the comments, so let me know what you think, and don't forget to press the like, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell to get notifications. Or if you prefer us, of course, we have a podcast for you. Thanks. Au revoir.